Hey guys, are you set to etch your name into the brutal chronicles of Roblox Dark Journey? This colony epic plunges you into the new world, a savage land of undead terrors, cunning tribes, and choices that forge or shatter empires. Your weapon is your soul's edge, slaying beasts, bartering with merchants, and defining your legacy in a tale of survival and ambition. I'm your weathered Kashif, a veteran who's impaled vampire lords with spears, rallied mercenary legions, and crafted wagons to defy the wilderness. We're ranking all 8 weapons, from the pathetic D tier to the godlike S tier, exploring their DPS, utility, and sway in solo quests, co-op clashes, and story-altering decisions. The frontier's unforgiving, but with the right tool, you'll conquer its chaos. Load up, Voyagers, let's chart the course. In Dark Journey, weapons span from trusty blades to summoned allies like mercenaries, each earned through daybucks, grueling tasks, or deals with NPCs like church priests or tribal elders. Combat demands DPS, range, or utility to survive monster swarms, while crafting ammo or wagons at forges keeps you endure. Choices: whether to aid or exploit villages, shift your narrative, with NPCs favoring warriors wielding spears or nobles commanding mercenaries over pistol-toting drifters. Solo treks crave raw might, co-op leans on teamwork, and trades with traders or churches unlock rare gear. A feeble pistol might charm a smuggler, but only S-tier weapons sway tribal warlords or seal grand alliances. Let's trudge through D-tier's muck and rise to S-tier's peaks that crown the wilds. D-tier stumbles in with weapons too frail to face the new world's wrath. These pitiful tools barely fend off early foes, crumbling under monster claws. Fit only for desperate rookies, they're best traded for a sharper edge. Chart the course with Pistol, a measly tool unlocked for 50 daybucks or a tavern quest from a grizzled smuggler. Its single shot sputters out weak damage, and the 10-bullet clip runs dry before you can blink, with reloads dragging like a wounded ox. Its range picks off stray bandits in early solo scraps, but monster hordes chew you up. Co-op squads leave it in the dust, as allies wield AoE blades or summons. The pistol's charm wins over shady NPCs like river traders, opening small trade deals. But it's a dead end for epic tribal or noble quests. Craft ammo at a village forge to survive early fights, but ditch it for a sword. Your Dabux deserves better. This flintlock feels like a relic firing blanks, fading fast in the new world's fury. C-tier emerges with weapon that spark faintly in the wild's gloom. This hold ground against minor threats, but falter in the frontier's deeper perils. Voyagers clinging to this relics will soon crave stronger steel. Now forge ahead with Musket, a cumbersome weapon unlocked for 100 daybucks or a trade with a colonial governor in a fortified outpost. Its long shots pierce foes with moderate damage, trumping Pistol, but the glacial reloads leave you exposed to swarms. Solo Voyagers can snipe lone wolves from afar, but PvE bosses and co-op raids demand swifter strikes. Crafting bullets from lead and powder at a blacksmith drains your gold, and ammo runs dry mid-battle. The musket's ties to colonial powers open trade posts with merchant NPCs, but its story weight is light, barely nudging noble arcs. Trade for crucifix or hoard daybucks for a spear to thrive. This marksman's tool jams at the worst times, too sluggish for the frontier's pace. B-tier stands tall with weapons that fight fiercely in the new world's chaos. Their grit and utility anchor mid-game battles, forging bonds with rural NPCs. These tools mark the path to greater glory on the frontier. First, Summon Chicken, a lively weapon unlocked for 75 daybucks or a quest from a village farmer tending dusty fields. These feathered allies charge foes with chaotic low damage, serving as mini mercenaries. Their AoE scatters small mobs in solo treks, while co-op squads use them to distract enemies. Feed them crafted grain from mills to spark rare multiplication, swelling your flock, but bosses crush them fast. Chickens win the hearts of rural NPCs, unlocking farm quests or grain trades that bolster your supplies. Stock up through farmer deals or swap for sword to climb higher. These birds spark a wild frenzy, fierce but fleeting in the heat of war. Now, Unleash Pig, a burly summon unlocked for 100 daybucks, or a livestock trade with a rancher in a sprawling valley. Sturdier than Chicken, it barrels through mobs with solid HP and moderate AoE damage, a boon for solo voyages. Co-op teams rely on pigs to soak hits, but their short lives falter against bosses. Craft corn at mills to keep them fed, extending their battlefield grit. Pigs sway agrarian NPCs, opening village alliances or trade routes for food and gear. Trade for mercenary or stock corn to keep them charging. This boar-like force storms the fray, a brute that buckles under heavy blows. A tier blazes forth with weapons of relentless might, cutting through foes and tails. They empower voyagers to dominate combat and sway epic quests with valor. Wielders of these blades begin to shape the new world's destiny. Chart the course with sword, a deadly blade unlocked for 25 day-bucks, or a quest from a blacksmith forging steel in a walled town. Its swift swings unleash high damage, shredding enemies up close with no need for ammo. Solo players dominate with relentless strikes, while co-op squads lean on its frontline fury. The secondary slash adds a touch of AoE, clearing mob swarms. Swords pair brutally with crafted iron armor from blacksmiths, boosting boss fight survival. Their valor wins over tribal warriors, unlocking heroic quests or blade-sharpening rituals. Don't squander dabucks on musket, stick with this. The sword feels like a duelist's pride, slicing a bloody trail through the new world. Now wield Crucifix, a sacred weapon earned by purifying 50 evil corpses at a church. A task forged in monster hunts. Its strikes smite undead with fierce damage, while Holy Water splashes AoE havoc on monsters. Against humans, it's middling, falling back on melee grit. Solo Voyagers hoard Crucifixes for undead lairs, and co-op teams sync it with pig summons or priest classes for amplified holy wrath. Church NPCs favor its wielders, granting divine quests or relic trades. Stalk corpses for more or aim for spear. The Crucifix burns with righteous fury, a hammer against the unholy. S tier reigns supreme with weapons that forge legends across the frontier. Their unmatched power crushes monsters and seals alliances with mighty NPCs. These tools crown you as the new world's unyielding ruler. Set sail with Spear, a peerless weapon unlocked for 150 day-bucks or a rare drop from the Vampire Lord in a cursed forest lair. Its long thrusts pierce multiple foes with massive damage, while a spinning strike sweeps wide AoE havoc. Solo players skewer mobs and bosses with unmatched reach, and co-op squads bank on its crowd control. Craft silver tips at blacksmiths to amplify Vampire Lord damage, ensuring clutch kills. Warrior NPCs revere its mastery, unlocking elite quests or tribal packs that reshape the story. Save dabucks for this, nothing rivals its edge. The spear stands as a war god's lance, commanding the wilds with deadly grace. Here we go with Mercenary, a game changer summoned for 200 day-bucks or a trade with a noble in a grand capital. These musket-wielding allies fire from afar with relentless damage, needing no ammo. Solo Voyagers build armies, while co-op teams amplify their barrage. Mercenaries tank and slay, outlasting pigs, and grow stronger with your leadership skill. Against bosses like the Wraith King, hire multiple via noble or church deals to overwhelm. Noble NPCs bow to their wielders, opening trade empires or military alliances. Never trade this force, it's your throne. The Mercenary feels like a warlord's legion, turning battles into massacres. That's the full-forged Voyagers. All 8 weapons in Dark Journey ranked from pistol sputters to spears piercing rain. You're armed to tame the new world, whether slashing solo with sword's fury or commanding mercenary legions in co-op glory. Spear's reach and mercenaries' volleys crown the frontier, while Crucifix purges undead and chicken swarms sow havoc. Rookies craft musket bullets that forges to scrape by. Legends farm dabucks through church corpse trades for spear's might. Sync mercenary with sword for boss-slaying combos, hoard Crucifixes for undead lairs, or feed pigs corn for mob chaos. Craft wagons to haul loot, trade with farmers for chicken grain, or sway tribes with spear's prowess for rare quests. Your choices: saving or raising villages, forge your tale, so wield wisely. What's your Dark Journey saga? Are you a spear-wielding titan felling vampire lords or a mercenary lord crushing wraith kings? Spill your boss kills, crafty trades, or NPC betrayals in the comments. Let's swap frontier legends. Hit the Dark Journey Trello for weapon buffs, spear's range just spiked. Or join the Discord to trade dabucks tricks, hunt boss loot, or flex your pig stampedes. Did you ditch pistol for sword or win a noble's army with mercenary? Share your grit. If this guide sharpens your path, smash that like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more Roblox epics. The new world roars. Seize your spear, rally your mercenary, and carve your empire.